Trump just declared war on Big Pharma. Let's dive in.
Big move is going to be the price of drugs because you could buy something in London or in Germany, someplace in Germany or many countries where it's one tenth, one third, one fourth, but sometimes one tenth the price of what it costs to buy it in New York or some other place. And we're not doing that anymore. We're not allowing that anymore. That started many years ago when people were asleep at the wheel in this country, and they allowed that to happen, and I'm stopping it.
And Trump's going nuclear on the Big Pharma. Big Pharma's been at it for years, man. I mean, if you look at any cost of drugs, pharmaceuticals, they're wildly expensive. But the thing is these drugs are not as much as they're selling it to us for. And there's so much data to prove this, and Trump's sick of it. Trump's done with it. He wants this to be over, and he wants Americans to get the best price that they can get. And I think he can do that. We have the leverage. We have everything that we need to do. And I think he's going to be able to get the job done. This is Michael Boucher with the Freedom Front News, and today we're going to be talking about the war on pharma. For years now, Big Pharma has been taking advantage of the United States. And honestly, it has more to do with the insurance companies as well. When you look at the insurance cost, there's an up cost to all of this when you go through the insurance. It's actually sometimes cheaper to get drugs without insurance. And sometimes in general, it's cheaper without insurance. And Trump's sick of it. Trump's deciding like, hey, this is the end all be all. We're done with Big Pharma screwing us. You know, we're paying way more than all these other countries. I mean, I just want to pull up a graph real quick to show you exactly the discrepancy that we're seeing here. So if we come here, we got the U.S. drug prices sky high in international comparison. You look at Mexico, 70% more than Mexico. Canada, 118%. And you keep going down the list more and more. He referenced UK, 155% markup. These are the same drugs. This is not like comparing apples to oranges. You look at Turkey, in 700% increase. This is crazy. This is sickening, to be honest with you, because the big thing is we look at the health in our country, right? We look at the people who are aging, getting older, people who need these life-saving drugs. It's almost impossible to get them. Are sick in this country, and they need the best quality drugs that they can get, and the only way to get them is to go through Big Pharma or insurance companies, which is always pulling your leg for everything. It's sickening, and it's wrong. I actually saw this video that I wanted to share with you guys about this guy in California. His daughter needed the ambulance, and he called the ambulance, and he ended up going through the whole process. He didn't submit his insurance information first, so he got the bill, and the bill was like $600. And then after, he was like, oh, hey, I forgot. I think this should be cheaper. I have my insurance here. He submits the insurance. After they reconcile the bill, they make it different. Okay, like, hey, here's what your bill is going to be. His bill was over double what his cost would be for the medical expense. It was $600 without insurance, and then it was actually $1,300 with the insurance. Shouldn't that be the other way around? Isn't this why we're paying hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month for the insurance companies? No, it's a shell game. You're starting to see all these big pharma working with insurance companies, drugs that might cost only a couple bucks to make, they're upcharging through the insurance companies. And I also heard too that there's a gag order for, if you look at people with at pharmacies, where technically speaking, the insurance companies will go and upcharge them whatever the drug prices are, whatever they need. When if you didn't and you just came to them like, hey, I'm trying to get this, I don't have insurance, it would actually be cheaper. And so you're just seeing this throughout the entire healthcare system of the United States, where we're completely getting price gouged. And the craziest thing is it all stems from, you know, what they're feeding us. A lot of these drugs are needed because of the health issues that are being caused. And a lot of the reasons that we're having all these health issues is because of the food we're eating, all these ultra super processed foods that aren't good for us. And then guess what? They're selling us the drugs to fix, not necessarily the solution, but put a Band-Aid on the problem, right? And what they're doing in that process is now skyrocketing the prices to actually get the care that Americans need today. So I want to show you this video real quick so that you guys can see what I'm talking about with this man in California. It's absolutely insane.
How can I help you?
So I think there's a mistake on the bill, but maybe you could help me out. We got a bill, and then we realized that you guys didn't have our insurance, so we sent you the insurance, and it looks like the bill went up.
It went up?
Yeah, the first bill we got without the insurance was $600, and then the second one was almost $1,300.
Okay. Yeah, so that the first invoice you received, that's a discount that you receive if you're uninsured. So you're not eligible for the discount since you are insured. And so the bill was $2,342.14. We billed your insurance. Your insurance only paid $1,078.85.
Can I go back to the discount without the insurance?
No, sir, you're insured, so you're not eligible for the discount.
If I go cancel my insurance, am I eligible for the discount?
No, sir, because we checked eligibility and you do have active coverage for data service.
Oh, I needed to cancel it before I got the service to get the discount.
You're only eligible for the discount if you're uninsured.
Okay, so I'll get cheaper health care if I'm uninsured.
If you're uninsured, you're eligible for the discount, correct?
Is this common? Like I pay for insurance and I end up paying more out of pocket because I pay for a premium? That's wild.
This is a new law that passed started 2024 AB 716, and the law is if you receive a discount if you're uninsured.
Okay.
So when we first send an invoice to the patient, we bill them as if they're uninsured. If you're insured, unfortunately, you're not eligible for the discount.
Okay, so just if I have the incentives straight here, if I want to pay less for medical care, I should cancel my insurance if my daughter needs life-saving medical care?
I'm not sure. I don't know, sir.
It's this.
You should cancel your insurance. I'm just letting you know that discount's only for patients who are uninsured.
Okay, that is special. That is a special law. So there's no way to put that discount onto an insured person. Only the uninsured people get that.
Correct.
This is absolutely ridiculous. This is crazy. This is the world we live in 2025, where insurance companies are price gouging, charging way more than what the actual drug costs, medical costs actually are. And they're working together. Big Pharma and insurance companies know what they're doing. They're taking advantage of the American people. They're doing everything in their power to make as much money off of the sick, the unhealthy individuals here in the United States. And Trump is sick of it, and I'm sick of it. And I think the American people are sick of it too. And I think that this is the next big thing that's on Trump's agenda. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do here and hopefully make a dent into this big, issue here in the United States. And, if we can even just get a little bit, of relief here, because this is something that every single person deals with if you have health issues, and that's a lot of the United States. So I'm really hoping Trump can do something big here, and I think he will, and I'm hoping he will. Guys, this is Michael Boucher with the Freedom Front News. Be sure to subscribe, comment, like, share the video. We're growing, doing big things here.